For about 5 years. I've done my undergraduate studies here. I have done my master's. I'm currently studying English law. I have really enjoyed living in the UK and I love British people. But lately there were a few incidents, and I hope there were just few incidents, but there is more and more of them happening lately. That's why we have to organize this demonstration. I would like to speak in English so you can all understand. Prime Minister David Cameron should be also able to hear us. This demonstration is about British and Polish unity. We've had good relations and we're supposed to have good relations. But there's few things that we must speak about. I would like to begin with a little history of these relations. For a few hundreds of years, Poles have been coming to Britain and were treated well. 100 years ago, when Poland was not on the map, it was partitioned for 123 years. We organized many uprisings. One of these uprisings, 1830, the November Uprising. It unfortunately failed and many of us had to come here to Britain. They came here, they settled, they created their families and lived their lives. We all know about the Second World War and the history. We stood on the same side of the alliance. The Polish air squadrons were those defending the skies of Great Britain. We all remember about them. Unfortunately, some people tend to forget about this beautiful history. We cannot allow that. I am very happy that so many of you gathered here today. I know it's Monday, it's 2 p.m. As I will speak later on, we're good students, we're good workers, we are working here, we're busy. We cannot usually come in on a Monday and join demonstrations, but today is a special day. I know many of you came from other countries, came from other cities, Polish people, we see other people that have joined us here today. I'm happy that Polish Jews joined us here today and are supporting our cause. I'm happy there's Bulgarians, Romanians and our Hungarian brothers here on this demonstration. It's great that... Thank you very much! It's a very important day for all of us. I see young Polish people here, I see older Polish people here. This is very important that we unite on such important dates. And today is one of those important dates. Poles have been coming here in very large numbers, hundreds of thousands since joining the EU in 2004. We came here usually because of a difficult political and economical situation in our home country. We came here to start new lives, to find decent jobs, to improve our qualifications, and we've been treated well. But there were incidents. These good relations have somewhat been tainted lately. We've heard few politicians allowing themselves to stigmatize one nation. We do not understand the reasons for such behavior. We do not know, we do not understand why one group of people that is legally here, respecting the culture, contributing to this culture, is lately being discriminated. We are here because, first reason, David Cameron has accused us of being child benefit abusers. It is completely ridiculous. If you follow all the statistics, including the UCL latest statistics stating that 44% we are contributing more to this country than we are taking the benefits, it clearly proves that our minority is just contributing and we are needed here. English people are getting older, they're not having so many children, they need many children, and Polish people have a lot of children who are contributing to this country. When it comes to the Polish children that we have and are sent to Poland, I completely don't understand what is the problem with that. If parents are here, they're hard working, they're paying the taxes exactly the same amount as all other British taxpayers, and if their children are in Poland and are not using the NHS, are not using the free education, are not using this, what system gives them, that purely means that this is even better for the British system. We don't understand that. This is disgusting populism. I know that many of us sympathize with David Cameron to some extent, but we have to say very loudly that we don't allow for the Polish people to be discriminated, to be stigmatized. We do not want just benefits for not doing anything. Not at all. All the people I speak to, they're against that. Yes, David Cameron, of course you can change your benefit system to some extent. Of course we have to protect the elderly, help the single parents, care about those who are fragile. That is important. But we cannot just give benefits to everyone. And I mean, we have different opinions on this topic. All we want here today, the main cause is we want respect. That's why very loudly, today, I would like us all to shout, we expect your respect. We expect your respect! 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 It is very important to mention that the people coming here to the UK are mostly young, between 24, 35 years of age. Usually, well, always, they were educated in Poland. Almost half of all of us have had education from universities as well, which are free in Poland. We are already qualified. Some of us, of course, are improving their qualifications, but we are already qualified. That means the British government, could we please have passed the wheelchair here? Thank you very much. We want this respect, and if we are qualified, then the British government did not give anything into our education. We are diamonds for British economy. We come here and contribute, work hard, study, contribute. Please don't ignore that, Mr. Cameron. Of course, this is a bit sad for our people because it's a kind of a brain drain. It means that all those qualified people have to be leaving Poland and going somewhere else. I hope that in Poland we will be able to have such standard of life that many of us will come back. But many of us, including me, treat this place as a second home. We love UK and we demand respect from UK. The political rhetoric has sharpened. David Cameron have said some very unpleasant words. We've also heard others. Ed Miliband, with Polish roots, have said that he regrets letting the Polish people in, representing a party that is supposedly nice and welcoming to immigrants. Nigel Farage, oh yes, we have heard his comments about Eastern European workers. We don't understand this at all. Of course, there is always a limit. There is no maximum of immigration we can let in. It's understandable. But please do not disrespect people that are here, but are hardworking and contributing to this country. We are disgusted with politicians who should be behaving with respect to themselves. Do they not have it? This political rhetoric might be caused by the political elections coming by. Oh yes, we all know politics, elections, what do the people want? Let's say that, and let's blame all the problems that the UK have on some little minority. What are they going to say? They don't even have political representation. Here, I will say a few words in Polish. Proszę Państwa, to jest bardzo ważne. Dlaczego jesteśmy dyskryminowani? Jesteśmy dyskryminowani z tego powodu, że nie mamy reprezentacji. Inne grupy, mniejszości narodowe mają reprezentację. Mają ludzi w parlamencie, mają ludzi w radach miastach, we wszelkich organizacjach, instytucjach. Oni tam są. Nas tam nadal do pewnego stopnia nie ma. Ilu mamy radnych? Kilku. Czy ktoś ich zna, ich nazwiska? Nie. Musimy to zmienić. To jest bardzo ważne, żebyśmy potraktowali bardzo serio zbliżające się wybory i każde następne wybory. Politycy brytyjscy zaczną się z nami liczyć dopiero wtedy, kiedy zobaczą, że jesteśmy aktywni. Przy ostatnich wyborach, nie znam dokładnych statystyk, ale bardzo mało osób poszło do głosowania. Co to oznacza? Że będziemy jeszcze bardziej dyskryminowani, że będziemy jeszcze bardziej wytykani palcami, no bo zawsze wytyka się tego najsłabszego. We cannot allow that. We must be everywhere. Institutions, parliament, every single council of London and of the whole United Kingdom. We must be there as Polish people because nobody else will care about our interests as much as we will. Therefore, it is very important for us that we should all go to the elections. Of course, I'm not going to tell you who are we supposed to vote for. These are your personal choices. Your personal opinions will guide you to these electing polls. But we must go there. Another reason why are we organized here is a very sad cause, a very sad thing that happened lately. A Polish biker, Polish motorcyclist named Damian had a Polish flag on his helmet. When he was coming off his bike, 15 people came up to him, started abusing him and attacking him. They wanted to steal his helmet, they wanted to send him back to Poland. He was badly hurt. Unfortunately, nothing happened to him that bad, but such harm is remembered. Damien felt welcome here, but now he has doubts. What is that supposed to mean, this attack? Who are these 15 people? We all agree that in every country and in every nation, we have the people that are willing to attack others. I understand. This is always the minority. And I really do hope that this case is just a minority here in the UK. Almost all of the British people I have met were very kind to me and treated me well as an equal. But I did hear a few comments. And we must realize that the more these politicians will use the disgusting rhetoric and attack Polish people on the streets, it might start getting dangerous. We don't want that to happen. It is very important that we speak against that. We have heard about few windows in Polish shops being broken. We have heard about some attacks on Polish people. I really hope that these were just one-off incidents and that they are not going to happen again. But I'm afraid they might. If we are going to listen to the populist politicians treating Poles like that, it is only going to get worse. It is very important that we loudly say that we are not political puppets in this media circus. I would like us all to shout one another thing right now. It's a bit longer, but I hope we can all learn it. It is say it once, say it loud. I am Polish and I'm proud. Everybody together with me now. Say it once, say it loud. I am Polish and I'm proud. Okay, this was a nice test. Now, David Cameron and everyone who's inside that building is supposed to hear us. Say it once, say it loud. I am Polish and I'm proud. Come on, I'm a bit disappointed with the people here. We've got a few hundred of people here. We can shout it much louder. Say it once, say it loud. I am Polish and I'm proud. Much better. My final word for my little speech, we still have a few more speeches, is certain aims that we need to have for the future. This is very important that we organize each other, that we unite, that we stand by side by side. We need to be organized and be all together. This is very important. As I have said, elections before, it's another important thing. We need to all go to the elections. All of us have different qualifications, all of us have different jobs, all of us have different hobbies. Let's use our skills and join Polish organizations. I'm a representative of the Polish Youth Association, Patria Fidelis. There is also Polish Professionals, which I'm a member of. There is student organizations almost at every university. Yes, please join every single organization of this sort. Are you a lawyer? Yes, lately there's a British-Polish Law Association created. Are you a dentist? Please join the Polish dentists. If they don't exist, create them. We need groups speaking on our behalf. If we won't have them, if we will just be individuals atomized here in Great Britain, we will have no influence over anything. That's why, if you want to remember one thing after today's demonstration, then it means organize. Organize yourself. Now, for the end, I would like us all to shout something in Polish to represent who we are. I hope it will be even louder than the previous one, which is to my, Polacy, means this is us, the Polish people. To my, Polacy! To my, Polacy! Polacy! Proszę Państwa, jeszcze raz, tym razem
Głośniej!
i 100 razy głośniej! To my!
To my! Polacy! To my! To my! Polacy! To my! To my! Polacy!
Proszę Państwa, dziękuję bardzo. Oddaję swój głos Kajowi Łańcuckiemu, drugiemu, który dzisiaj powie.
Before I start speaking, can I ask everyone to move a few steps towards the wall, please? Thank you. We have to all move behind the wall, please. Can you please all make way behind the wall, please?
Flagą teraz? Nie, no idziemy. Nie wiem. To zostajemy tutaj, idziemy? Zostajemy. A gdzie Katarina?
Będziemy chodzić.
Gdzie? Gdzie wy wychodzicie?
Będziemy chodzić.
Polsce na bramy, tam trzeba.
No respect! No respect! We 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 respect! No respect!
Hello, my name is Karl Antuski. I'm a member of Hockey Fidelis, Polish Association.
Louder!
Second speaker, please.
Głośniej!
It's a pleasure for me to speak both of you, to speak and for such love, for other Polish people. I am rather saddened for the reason I'm here, and for the reason of the best. I should be here to cherish with you our ties with this nation. I should be here to thank our British friends that welcome us here and that they allow us to live in the country. It's not yesterday that we came here. It's not 2004. Ties between us and British citizens go back to 12th century when our princess married the British king. It goes up to the 15th century when we asked British soldiers to help us. And it goes 180 years ago when Polish citizens came to the Portsmouth. It's obvious that the British society ages, and without new workforce there will be no one to work. It's only because of the populism of the politicians that we here today. Polish kids come to British schools and they earn grades above the average. Polish students come to the British higher education places and we earn grades above average. Polish workers, they came to the British society and they created the new quality of the worker. We here, and we contribute to the economy, we contribute to taxes, and we get back less than we take. Because we contribute over 34% what we take. You can see Polish students organizing conferences, Polish perspectives, when you can see Polish scientists, young Polish scientists who work for the Britain. We organize Polish Economic Forum just 1st of March this year, where you can see young Polish students with excellent grades who contribute to society. And you can see them at the Polish Congress at the 8th of March, where you can see best of the best Polish students who once again will contribute to society after they graduate. I know that some of you may be saddened that almost half of the British law was made in EU for the past years. It is, however, not our fault. And we did not start coming here after 2004. Our roots belong to Poland. However, we're happy to contribute to the society. We're happy to be part of it. And we'd like to rejoice being Polish and British and being part of it. And if you only let us do that, we will be a very important and crucial part of society. It's time to acknowledge that Polish people are a very important part of the society. And without us, there would be an economic recession. Without us, there will be a lack of Polish workforce. Without us, British economy wouldn't be where it is today. But there's more to it. Wherever Polish minority stays, crime rates drop. Wherever Polish minority lives, we see less crime committed. We see less drugs sold on streets. We see elevation of buildings being painted. In Hackney, in Wood Green, I spoke to landlords and told me wherever they rent the property to the Polish person, they sure the property is going to be given back in a perfectly good condition. And in some cases, it's given back in better condition than it's been before. I believe we together, Poles and Brits, can live in peace and can contribute even more to society. You only need to let us and do not give in into British populism. It's time that you, Cameroon, and you, British people, acknowledge that without us, the society won't go forward. That you do not have enough kids. That you do not have enough young workforce. It's time to acknowledge that we're important part of society. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kai. Dziękujemy bardzo. No to teraz myślę, że podsumowując tą wypowiedź naszego kolegi, możemy głośno krzyknąć. We will say it in Polish now. We don't mean any harm, we are just working here, but in Polish it will sound even louder. Dla nikogo źle nie chcemy, my tu tylko pracujemy. Dla nikogo źle nie chcemy, my tu tylko pracujemy.
Dla nikogo źle nie chcemy, my tu tylko pracujemy. Dla nikogo źle nie chcemy, my tu tylko pracujemy.
I will read part of a letter, what we expect David Cameron to do after this demonstration.
Hug yourself.
After Prime Minister, we expect that you should explain that taxpayers in the UK who are of Polish origin are entitled to receive the same benefits as other taxpayers. State unequivocally that Poles should be treated equally to others. Use your position to call for an end to racism against Poles. I would also like to read out the names who have signed this petition. It is very important to know who is supporting us. Jarosław Bernat, representative of the Polish bikers in the United Kingdom. Marzena Szejbal, chairman of the Home Army, Armia Krajowa in the United Kingdom. Sergiusz Papliński, Home Army, Armia Krajowa veteran. Jannik Wiadowicz, our next speaker, author of the German camps, Polish victims. Jerzy Byczyński, chairman of the Polish Youth Association Patria Fidelis. Ryszard Parulski, head of the Polish Olympians Association and vice chairman of the Polish Olympic Committee. Wiktor Moszczyński, who is standing right next to me, chairman of SPK Ltd, Polish Veterans Organization. Maciej Świrski, chairman of the Polish Anti-Defamation League. Janusz Różycki, son of Jerzy Różycki, one of Enigma code breakers. Irena Grocholewska, head of Federation of Polish Teachers Abroad. Patryk Maliński, Conservative candidate for the Hounslow Council. Łukasz Filim, Executive Board President of the Polish Professionals in London. Katrin Gladish, the representative of the British Polish Law Association. Dawid Wawrzyniak, Chairman of the Polish Cooperation Network. Sławomir Wróbel, Chairman of the Polish Group London Pogląd. Maciej